Hi, it's Allison with Dynamic Mobility coming to you today with just a full body warm-up to go through. So it's going to be a long video, but go ahead and get into something nice and comfortable. You can be barefoot or in shoes either way, but preferably without shoes so that you can really find your balance in your feet. So first we're just going to find that tripod of our foot, right? So our heels are going to be down and then each side of the balls of our feet. And we're just gonna feel the ground in that tripod, okay? And we're just gonna warm up the toes a little bit. So first you're gonna raise your big toe and let it down. And I have socks on because it's cold here in Iowa, but you can do it without socks or with socks on. And then we're gonna raise our four toes and let them down. And try to keep the big toe down, okay? And then I'm switching back to my big toe on my right, just the big toe on the left, four toes on the right, four toes on the left. Now we're just gonna try to shorten our foot so toes stay relaxed and try to pull from the instep of, or the arch of your foot. We're just gonna pull and relax. Shorten that foot. So you should feel the heel of your hand, or sorry, the heel of your foot pulling towards the ball of your foot. And again, toes should stay relaxed. You can kind of raise them into extension to make sure that they're not gripping the ground, okay? Good. Then we're just gonna do an ankle warm up. Just roll those ankles. In and out. Okay, so then we're gonna go ahead and stand tall, okay? Spine going towards the ceiling, top of the head into that ceiling. Find your tripod again in each foot, and we're gonna start with a warm-up. So I'm gonna leave my left foot down for this whole set. We're gonna do 5. You can build up to 10 on each side, but for today we're just gonna do 5. So I'm going to find that in my left foot and I'm going to bring my right knee up into a front stretch, okay? I'm going to find that stretch, find my balance, and then I'm going to open up, okay? Externally rotate. I'm going to pull it back in and then I'm going to swing back into a back lunge, okay? Woo! Find your balance. Go ahead and keep the spine nice and long, but we're gonna drop straight down into a lunge here, okay? Now, if you want to, you can flatten the foot so that it's relaxed, or you can keep it up either way. We're gonna turn towards the leg that is back, and then arch and reach, and feel the stretch all through the front inside, okay? You can do both hands, or you can keep one for balance. And we're gonna come back in. We're gonna sit back to get our hamstrings here. If you want, you can pull on that front foot to get through the calf as well. And if you'd like to, you can drive that heel into the ground, engage that hamstring, and release and try to get a little bit deeper of a stretch. Then we're gonna rock back forward into a runner's stretch. So you're gonna try to get your elbows down into the ground. I'm a little bit tight today, so I'm on my hands, but I can bend my elbows to press down, get a little bit of the shoulders engaged as well. Okay, then we rock back up. Here, I want you to find your tripod again, and we're gonna lean with our body over our knee, and we're just gonna stretch the ankle a little bit and then come back to neutral, and we're gonna drive through that foot into a raised runner stance. So my back leg is off the ground now. And then I'm gonna drive straight up into a deeper weight-bearing hamstring stretch here, okay? So all of my energy is going through this bottom leg. Then my hands are gonna go on my hips, okay? And you find your balance. So glutes are engaged Hamstring, quad, both balanced in contraction here. Hamstrings feeling a stretch. Hands are on the hips, and I'm gonna just try to rock into rotation in that hip that is on the ground. Okay, you might need to hold on to something while you're doing this, but if you can, do it without holding on. Okay, then we're gonna swing back up into the first stretch we did. So up in front, going out, lost my balance again, and then step back into that lunge. Relax the back foot if you'd like to, okay, and then sink those hips back. So again, if we have a plate, we want to spill off the back, but don't arch in your back. That really puts the stretch on the front. We're gonna rotate and then reach up to really get all through our side there. Okay, come on back down and sink in here if you'd like to before rocking back into the hamstring stretch. Pull on the calf, get a little bit deeper of a stretch. Then we're gonna rock forward into that runner stretch. Okay, find your grounding, raise up that back leg. Okay, rock forward and then drive up. Find your balance and stretch. I'm gonna do one more time here, but you can repeat for 5 times, okay? Then start the video over and try the other side. So we're gonna stretch here, open up. We're increasing the speed too, to really get our muscles moving and to make it more of a warm up, or a flow, if you will. Reach forward into that runner stretch. Rock forward on the heel. Raise and drive. And then finish with our airplane. Awesome. So again, you want to balance everything out, so we would want to find it on our other side. So you can pause the video now, go through a couple more times, or if you're getting warm, don't worry about it. We'll go through on the other leg, okay? So we're gonna lift up here, open up, lunge back. Gotta make sure I stay in the camera view. And open up, reach. I like to breathe in and exhale on the movement, okay? Breathe in, exhale on the movement. Breathe in. Trying to breathe loud enough that you can hear, but nice deep breaths. Exhale as you move, okay? Stretching that calf here. Finding the grounding. Coming up. Ooh, lost my balance.